Okay, Speedy, can you hear me? It's kind of hard to tell if the microphone is working. Can anybody hear me? Just say something in... Alright, hey. Alrighty. How's the audio, Speedy? Is the game audio too high? Game audio is too high. Got it. Hold on, let me just it. Just a few notches or speak louder. How's it now? How's it now that I lowered it? Is it any better, Speedy? Alright. I'm hearing it's okay now. Okay. So for those of you just joining us, last night we heroically cleared the blackout scenario in what was just an unexpected victory all around. And we're going to keep this success going, playing the Cure campaign scenario, which should be a hoot. Now I believe I have some. My good friend Speedy here has said that this is one of the harder scenarios to do in single-player mode historically, while the game was under development. So we'll see if that's true. I'm supposed to not allow pausing in menus to increase the difficulty, so that's going to kick it up there. We're going to be playing on normal, like last time. I'm going to stick with Lydia, just because I like Lydia, and I don't actually need a huge inventory for this level, because I think there's only one actual puzzle item that you do have to haul back across the entire level, so it's a bit of a jaunt, but yeah, it should be fine. And then the Cure scenario is the well, it's the 5th campaign scenario if you count the tutorial, and it takes place in a scary asylum. And at this point in the story, our survivors have come to terms with the apocalypse and Outbreak and went through an office building and escaped it. They went out on the city streets in Urban and heroically found a car to escape with. They drove up to the foothills in Faith. Their car broke down, and then they scavenged around the foothills to repair that vehicle to keep going. And as they went further north, they came across an old abandoned asylum, which may or may not hold a deep, terrifying secret that we might find out about. And that's where we're going to pick up the game now. I'm not actually playing these in order. We haven't done any of the other campaign scenarios yet. We've only ever done Blackout, which is down here, and that's actually kind of a mini mode. But I'm just kind of picking and choosing what I want to do here. And it is actually possible to run away from the boss on this scenario, but I'm going to stand and fight, you know, and use all the bravery I can muster. As of we did the tutorial last night, so now, and we did that after Blackout, so we learned how to play the game after we did one of the harder scenarios in the game. I reached level 4 last night, which was, you know, heroic gains, but it did not give me access to any upgrades for my character yet, so I'm still doing this with a base level Lydia build. And you can see here that you can actually unlock different abilities and different stuff. When you get super powerful, you can even get stuff like expanding your inventory at great cost. I think it's like minus 15% health. And if the other person who's not Speedy, who's watching this, is wondering why I'm narrating all this, we'll do this. This will be video on demand, so people will probably watch this afterwards. We tend to not get huge live viewer counts. But I'll record this and upload it to the Outbreak YouTube channel afterwards. Okay, so with all that backstory handled, we're going to go handle Cure. And this is going to be a flawless victory. So get ready to watch a flawless victory. And just to note, I'm playing on an Xbox One X console right now. This game came out actually yesterday on Xbox One X. I also am running this off of a solid-state drive that's on a USB connection, so that's benefiting me greatly in loading times in other areas. Okay, so it is not pausing when I'm in the menus, so I have to remain cognizant not to stop and narrate too much. because we're on the clock here. I'm gonna take the knife. I don't plan that I'm gonna use it. I'm probably just gonna drop it, but better to have the knife and not use it than not have the knife and use it somehow. I guess that doesn't really make any sense. All right, here we go. This is gonna be great. I know the enemy placement fairly well at the beginning, as I say that, as an enemy jumps me. Odd, that was not a dynamic zombie. That thing had too much health. Alright, so it is at this point that we will drop the knife, and I will take this handgun and salvage the bullets out of it. Okay, so we're doing okay. Ammo's looking good. I think there can be a healing item somewhere on this bench. There is not. These are the notes and everything, too, that you can kind of read. They tell kind of the backstory. This, chapter has stories from like 50 years ago and from like current day, and you see the dualism. Oh no. As you deal with the current epidemic plus what happened in this place 50 years ago. Zombie jumped me, did horrible things, and then did not chase me. Is it stuck on the stairs? Do I have the advantage? I have the advantage. Look at that Matrix move, just gliding down the staircase. That's that AAA indie budget right there. That ensures that you can't glide down staircases. But I didn't have the money to pay for that, so I just glided down. That elevator looks open, but you can't actually go in there. I had dreams once of letting people go into this elevator, and maybe this was going to be the end of the level, and it just did not function well. The elevator that we do care about, shot the barrel, shouldn't have done that, is this guy right here. It's a great elevator. It's just not working right now. If you use it, you can see that I need tools to repair it. A lot of what we're doing here is getting those tools. And I'm not going to stay in the menu, because I know, but the tools are there. It's actually on a lower floor. You can't see the floor yet, because we're not on it. This is one of the few levels in the game that has multiple levels to the floor. There's actually 3 floors on this. And the mini-map responds to your positioning on them pretty well. That's a good knockback there. All right. So, Speedy, I think you can agree this is going extraordinarily well. This scenario also has a great soundtrack as well. Huge fan of the soundtrack for this. I think my favorite songs in the game are in the Onslaught mode. There's some classics in there, and a lot of them are from Outbreak 2. Nope. Oh, he went right down. Did I see a zombie chasing me? We're about to find out if he runs into this room. Yes, we did. We'll take the shotgun, because we will need the shotgun. This level's kind of a little high octane. This is one of the more action-packed levels, because you get hit with tier 2 monsters pretty quick on this one. We're still fine, we got healing items, so we're gonna try to make this work. Oh, man, the enemies. That was a dynamic one. It had low health. Here's Epicac. I don't think I'm gonna need that, and I can't combine that until I combine the painkillers and the ointment anyway, so we're just gonna leave that there. Okay. Pistol ammo, or handgun ammo, yes. There's magnum rounds here. I don't remember where their magnum is. But if I leave them there... Man. Oh, man, the spawn times on this level are pretty aggressive. We gotta keep moving. You know what it is? It's because it's not pausing in the menus, and I'm still playing like it is. There's 2 magnums on this map? Wow, that seems completely overkill. Look at this, though. We're gonna have a high-tier healing item here. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna waste the ammo and risk a zombie spawning to go make the high-level healing item. Because here's Epicac. Just because the random number generator actually gave me all the items to do it. Which is, you know, look at that. First aid kit. Heals full health plus poison. It's possible. I know where the assault rifle is. And we're gonna use that assault rifle. It's gonna be great. Everyone's gonna have a great time. We need to aggro these fools. I don't know if I killed it. I did not kill it. It's not dead. It is now dead. Fire zombies, I believe in the current build, they do additional damage because they're on fire and you're a human being and you are weak against fire as a human being. So that's a real thing. That happens to you as a human being when you touch fire. Man, I'm playing a dangerous game here. We're gonna use a shotgun to clear out these tier 2 enemies up here really quick. Waste some ammo. Whoops. I was gonna turn on our flashlight because it's really hard to see. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Alright, and you cannot headshot these, but the shotgun has piercing attack, and I'm taking a lot of damage. So you can actually take out 2 zombies. So that was or 2 enemies. So that was a master's class in handling some enemies. Just freed up a slot. Which will allow me to do this. And yes, if I was smart, I could have used this barrel to my advantage, but I'm not smart. I mean, but Speedy, you can't do pro shots on them. There's no headshots on that type of enemy. They're immune to it. Like, it'll just fly over their head. Okay, the assault rifle's that way. We're still doing okay on ammo, though. We're gonna press forward here bravely. The other thing here is that I actually... Oh, man. Okay, I like that I just wasted that barrel, too. Yeah, poor barrel. We could have used that barrel. He could have came in handy against the boss. Okay, this is actually probably a waste to come in here. I don't actually think there's an item here. Yep, so I was in the process of bragging about how I know where all the items and enemies are in this level, and then I'm just going to go down hallways and there's no benefit. We're going to quickly clear out the area back here, because by the time I come back this way, I'm probably going to be in pretty bad shape. And close enough for headshots. You're down. Alright. Got assault rifle ammo there. Here's a plan. We're going to ditch the pistol. We're going to go down here and get the assault rifle. There's a crawler that we got to deal with. This is a bad camera angle for this, which was intentional. I didn't want to make that easy. Swing and miss. You see that? You see that, Speedy? You see that move? And I took damage. So, I was doing pretty good there. I know. I was doing so well. We are in yellow warning. Assault rifle's there. Just to waste some time here, this is a little camera angle I added in here. If you actually walk up against this wall, you see a cool camera angle here through the fire. It serves no purpose except looking cool. There's the Magnum case. Old school, or, Speedy, do you know, do you remember the code? Because I didn't look it up. I didn't actually look at the logs. You know what? No, you know what? I didn't read the logs, and I didn't do the puzzle. No, I know it's in the logs, but I didn't do the puzzle. So you know what? I don't deserve that. No, you can't just tell me the code. No, I don't deserve that Magnum. We're doing this without the Magnum because I didn't do the work to learn that code, and I'm not using it. No. Yeah, but I didn't find the books. Well, there was a point in history where games only ever had fixed camera angles, and this is a callback to that time. That is a blatant lie. All right, so we're low on pistol ammo. So this John over here is actually gonna cause me a lot of problems because I just burned through a lot of ammo for a bottle of painkillers. It's not great. The ammo here. Nothing on the table. Okay. So, for those of you just tuning in, I'm making a mockery of resource management. And, yeah, this is not good. I'm really burning through, supplies here. This is really, oh, this is bad. This is collapsing around me. We're gonna leave the painkillers there. Take the assault rifle up here. Sharp corners. Yep. Sharp corners. We're gonna press on. I would like to save the assault rifle rounds for a DMR if I can find one. Oh no! Oh no! This is bad. Things are bad. Everything's going bad. We're gonna waste a couple. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alright, so there was nothing graceful about what just happened there. So, Speedy, kept telling me how hard this was in solo, and I refused to listen to you, and this is actually pretty hard in solo. Man, come on, just take a swing. Just take a swing so I can... Yeah, thank you. Okay, Oh, ammo. Yes, please. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, we're just hemorrhaging supplies now. This is gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. For anybody who's tuning in, this is Outbreak: The New Nightmare on Xbox One. We're playing it on an Xbox One X, which gets performance boosts. I'm the developer of the game, and the gameplay that is happening here is in no way demonstrating that I've ever played this game before. So it's not going great. It will eventually go great. It's just it may not be this may not be a win for us. I've also turned off pausing when in the menu, and I'm paying the price for that greatly. All right, watch this. We're gonna take this guy out. This is gonna be. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. Because that's gonna happen. Yes, DJ Doctor, there will be clutch wins everywhere. Just like that barrel move I just did there. That was pretty epic. And we will need to make a GIF of that and just play that non-stop on the Steam page. And I just found the Kraus. Things are getting better around here. We're gonna unload the handgun, take the ammo out. We're gonna pick this up. As somebody who now plays this game on a stream, I cannot thank everyone in the community enough who forced me to add a method for unloading your weapon. I'm benefiting tremendously from that. Okay, so we got the Kraus. That was a good diversion. We need to now get out of here. Because it's super easy to get boxed into that corner when the zombies spawn. Like you. Not a fan of you. So the Kraus does piercing damage, but it does lower damage than the handgun. Than Lydia's starting handgun. She starts with a powerful handgun. Which may or may not be based off of a character from another survival horror game who starts with a powerful handgun. Oh, you're not dead. Why did I think you were dead? The camera angles in this game, yes, they're fixed. They pan, but they're fixed. And the purpose of that is that it's not meant to be easy to see what you're doing or where you're going. It's actually, that's part of the challenge here. It's meant to be difficult, and it is. And I'm doing terrible. I know people would prefer probably like an over-the-shoulder camera here, but this is meant to return to the days where we had fixed camera angles and we just had to make do. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm making do with fixed camera angles. Alright. I'm getting really angry that there's no ammo in this room despite this. This is also a cool room because the camera is positioned in the center of the room and you walk around a blocker in the middle there. And that's super cool. So I'm actually doing pretty good. We're at 14 minutes here. And hey, all right. I like that I said the word. We're doing pretty good, and it's getting sketchy. So you're done. You're done. You get me. That's right. That's right, Mr. Brute. You were all done. Supplies looking sketchy, but I see a lot of blinking lights in the distance, and it's giving me hope that there will be supplies. Oh, this is such a jerk camera angle. Look at that. You walk right into it, you can't see anything. Okay, we're gonna leave the pills there because I'm in pretty good health, and we're gonna get near the key soon. We need to make some hard decisions here. Somebody's got to stay, and I think it's gonna be the assault rifle. Oh no. Oh, I could have used that barrel. Come on. Getting 0 critical hits here. Looks like an incredible force dislodged it. There's a book there. grenade launcher. Hello, friend. You are also a friend, not one that I want to meet. 3 grenade rounds. Alright, we're leaving it here. Proceeding on foot. Watch that move. Look at that move. Look at that, everybody. And then I just run into that one and take some damage. Just awesome, because I just did that. And walk away slowly. Reload my handgun. Hey, a lot of healing items here. Thank you, Speedy. That was nice work. That was incredibly nice work. I'm actually doing okay on ammo for the handgun. Okay, we got a lot of items to pick up on the bottom floor, so more of our friends are gonna be left here. We're going down with only the handgun. This is where I think we're okay. I think there's only 100 or tier 2 enemy down here. Oh no. Okay. He's really fast! Joke's on you. I'm really fast too. And I have ammo. A surprising amount of ammo, actually. And that's called level 6. Oh, I see you back there. I see you. Guarding my prize. Oh man, the handguns are the Kraus is so good. You couldn't push it back like that with one of the normal handguns. All right, so we need to take the item there. We need the DMR and the magnums here. Oh man, it is very possible we're leaving a lot of handgun bullets on the ground. We're gonna try to get out of this with the DMR. Oh, this may not be a smart use of my resources. Okay, so now we're gonna get back to the elevator. Which, you know, it sounds really easy because, like, oh, I just killed all the enemies. Well, maybe they're not all dead. Maybe they have a way of coming back. Okay, so we get the DMR. So we gotta burn the handgun and. Oh, I'm very scared. There he is. Look at that piercing damage. It's just doing work. Thank you, Kraus. Okay. Oh no. Okay. One things is about to happen. We're gonna ditch this, do that. Grenade launcher here. We're gonna burn the pills. The files tell the backstory, the lore of what's happening here. They also have puzzle answers in them sometimes. This chapter doesn't really have any. It's only got optional puzzles. So yeah. Okay, we're gonna proceed from here. See how far we get. I actually am doing pretty well here. I think there is a good chance we're clearing this. I need it. And I just want to note, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty too, which I really should be probably on hard, honestly. Yeah, I'm playing as Kane. Yeah, would that be nice? Okay. Running out of. We may go back for the shotgun. We may not actually clear this. There's still a couple more tier 2s down here. There he is. Look at that. Got the jump on. 6 bullets, 6 DMR rounds take him down without. Okay, so we actually don't have enough ammo to proceed. We're not done yet. So we're gonna go back and get some of those supplies that I left behind. And I'm still fine. not worth a Magnum round. You are super not. I would rather use virtually any other gun in the game on you. Nice. Glad you're having fun with it, Duckman. I'm really struggling here to outwit this zombie. Okay. This is fine. We have enough to get out of this now. And if we don't, Speedy's right, and we're gonna grab the knife. And yeah, for anybody just joining us, this is Outbreak: The New Nightmare on Xbox One. Came out yesterday. We're playing it on an Xbox One X. I'm the developer, and none of the gameplay that you're seeing here is indicating that I've ever played this game before, which is just fascinating. Because I'm walking into walls, I'm forgetting where I'm going, making poor inventory management decisions. And yeah. This is a survival horror game inspired by the classic games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Alone in the Dark, stuff like that. Games that we don't really get too much more, you know, at all. This was made by mostly a single developer. I've spent over 2 years working on this. I work on it in my free time. I very much need to group these guys together. Okay. I've had some good help from the community, folks like R. Speedy, who's moderating this stream right now. He's been a great community manager. I had a friend help with the layouts for 2 of the levels, 2 of the overall locations here, which was a huge help. It's just kind of been a no-budget, one-man show for most of the trip here. I think we got this. I think this is gonna be an easy win. I have this. That's how you do it. You use your 3 Magnum rounds and take them out. And then you casually walk to the elevator like nothing ever happened. I think we're looking at a clear here. I made this look so easy. And all it took was building the level and knowing where everything is and knowing how all the items work and doing all that stuff to be able to beat this level. Yeah, there you go. We did it in 23 minutes with a level 6 Lydia, I think. Accuracy was pretty high. We actually had 49 kills. Wow. And I did it in the morning, and we still actually had... I never used that first aid kit that I built. Yeah, I didn't want the safe zone to toggle when you use the final item. You probably still can actually rig it to toggle immediately. Okay, so that was a thrilling clear. That actually went pretty well. I believe we leveled up Lydia enough to get a perk too. Man, I am so bad at onslaught mode. Okay, so we're gonna put on our perk that gives us plus 5% firearm damage, which will be a nice big old boost for Lydia. We could do onslaught. See how far I can make it. I'm notoriously terrible at onslaught, though, is the biggest issue. Especially when I'm alone. I make poor decisions non-stop. What map would you want to do onslaught on, Speedy? I'm doing it on Faith. Yeah, there's a lot of room to run around in Faith. That's true. All right, we're gonna do the forest location. I'm sticking as Lydia. I'm gonna make it so it's still not pausing in menus. We're gonna take this to the hilt. We're gonna stick with Lydia. Probably worth pointing out, this game has 6 playable characters in it. Each survivor has their own abilities and benefits and things. They each are supposed to start with a pretty good buff, and some of them have debuffs to compensate. Like Kane is actually weaker against attacks. He takes like 5 or 10% more damage than other characters. And as they level up, you can usually choose to offset their weaknesses by equipping abilities, and I think all of them can pretty much offset their weaknesses if you wanted to. But if you lean into their weaknesses with certain abilities, you can become more powerful in one area and really make yourself weaker in another one. And I think like Lydia, you can make firearms much better, but you can basically eliminate any damage she can do with a melee weapon. So Harry's one of the best starting characters though, because he starts with the expanded inventory. Yeah, I hope a lot of people support it too. We haven't. This has not been the breakout million unit seller yet. You know, we're the breakout multiple, probably over 100 unit seller. But you never know. It could get picked up by a gaming site or something, and we could see a huge boost from it. You never know. The plan is to make more of these games in the future. This is the second game actually that I've made. The first one was a 2D version of this with an overhead camera angle, and the gameplay is very similar to this, but it's entirely in 2D. And we can stream some of that too. I actually would like to stream some of that at some point because some of the scenarios can be pretty fun. That game has a different cast of characters. Every character is unique to their games. Because it takes place in the same geographical area, but this is a completely separate group of survivors. In the other game, it's another group. Mason was good in 2D. He was the Lydia of the 2D game because he had his special handgun that he started with. You know, but I don't know. Some of the other characters were pretty good too. Alendra was probably the sketchiest. I don't know if she ever really met potential in some areas. It's unfortunate. She had the lockpick like Kane does, but there wasn't a lot of lockpickable doors. She was good for sequence breaking in some of the scenarios. She's the challenge run, and like she was more useful if you were playing co-op and you had multiple people, because you could sequence break around doors and split up and have one team handle one area, one team handle another area, and meet back in the middle. Doesn't work too well when you're playing solo as Alendra though. All right, so let's give onslaught mode a try here. Or I'll just sit here talking, looking at menus. Yeah. You know what? Because I'm really awesome at this game, we're setting it to hard. Oh, that's right. No pauses in menus, so I better run fast. I have not played onslaught mode on this map in quite a while, so I don't actually know where all the spawns are. Spot item, that. One of the final patches to the game before the full versions were shipped, more or less, was to increase the opportunity for shotguns and shotgun shells to spawn in the first 3 waves. Originally, I had them not spawning, and I realized that was probably asking a little bit too much, honestly. So now you can get a shotgun on wave 1 if you're lucky. The items that spawn are random, like the same stuff doesn't spawn in the same places. It's like a healing item can appear in a spot, and you could get any of the healing items in a certain set, based on how far you are into the game. And as you get to further waves, you can get better stuff. And oh man, this is already going poorly. Hey, alright. Everything's fine. Everything's great. We're doing great. We're doing real great. We're not doing great at all. I really need a shotgun. Please be a shotgun. Alright. Now, to the untrained eye, it's going to look like that I'm about to die. But to the trained eye, I'm really going to die. Or I'm going to kill 10 enemies at once. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm gonna kill 10 enemies at once. Chug the healing item. We are gonna reload the shotgun, and we are gonna get to work. Don't I get a shout out for that, Speedy? Taking those guys down like that? That was pretty intense. Painkillers are everywhere. Every 3 waves, new items spawn, and the items on the map are cleaned up, so you can't actually stockpile items. You can only stockpile them for about 3 waves. And that's it. Yeah, that was. I just heard it. It was a good use of my skills. You heard it here first in chat. This is a map that benefited quite a bit from the Xbox One X hardware upgrade. I think the frame rate probably doubled on this map, honestly, on that console. Okay, so we're probably getting to wave 2. Well, I'm in danger! Oh no! Dude, Speedy, you gotta tell me about my health. Oh, this is not a game. I need to actually treat this seriously or I'm gonna die in like the first wave. Oh, this is not a game. And we just unlocked an achievement. It is not even breaking a sweat. I cleared a wave and onslaught. I earned that achievement. And I will hang it on my wall of achievements. And, yeah. Okay, so there is actually some good, okay, we need this. There is actually a good choke point on this map if you're brave. The problem, though, is that you are sacrificing your life going to the choke point. Because unless you are ready to kill every enemy coming at you, you're not coming out of it alive. And because I'm ready to kill every enemy coming at me, I'm coming out of it alive. Epic hack. We're going to be okay unless the... Actually, there's no crawlers on this map. It's going to be, well, no, wait, I think you can actually get crawlers on this map. There's one coming right for me. Alright. You need to die now. Oh, this is bad. Everything's bad. Color palette items? No. We're not changing colors on items. The time for color changes was during development, and that time is now over. This is a great choke point over here if you're brave. There's even a barrel at the end, and a shotgun apparently. Nice. Hidden there in the camera angle. I like that I got scared there and just wasted shotgun ammo. The crawlers in this wave are actually bosses. I don't actually know if I still have a round in the shotgun. I do not. Okay. We're gonna get some distance. I'm in danger. One more hit and I'm done. No, we're not doing onslaught. Only weapons. Yes. See that? See that? Nothing stops this train. Nothing stops this train. Let's keep going. I now have the advantage. And if it was not a crawler chasing me, this would be in the bank right now to get through this wave. There's still 7 enemies. I should keep bragging. I should just keep getting more sure of myself and bragging, just so that when I die, it's a huge defeat. Alright, we gotta go deal with the crawler. I like the way that I just waited to take the damage there. In this game, I relaxed the achievement requirements for Onslaught. It's literally clear 10 waves. It's not clear 10 subsequent waves, it's just clear 10 waves. That's all you gotta do. This is actually a fairly easy 1000. I Outbreak 2D on the Xbox. The 1000 was actually kind of rough. I regret what I did there. I think one of the achievements was clear. I think it was clear 100 scenarios, and I regret that in hindsight. That was not smart. I wish I could go back and change that, but it's set. It's the way it's gonna be. You painkillers, man, I really wish you were painkillers. Enemies remaining 5. I am somewhat concerned that we've not seen an enemy. Or if they got stuck up on geometry. Or maybe we hit a glitch and they misspawned. Oh, they're gonna, and the second I go to look, they're just gonna jump me. Yeah, probably can't get up the hill there. Maybe he can, just going slow. Oh, okay, it was 2 crawlers. Down to 3. Anything back here? Got an enemy up there. So you might be stuck on some geometry. I'm on danger. I've got 1 shotgun shell. I remain concerned. Baller. But the question still remains, and at the rate I'm dying here, we're not going to get the answer to this question. Where are the other 2 enemies? Oh, I got stuck on the hill! Oh! Oh, we're never going to get the answer to that question. They're probably somewhere really good, too. So I made it to wave 2. That was, truly an impressive showing from me. Hard mode's hard. Really not a fan of not having the game pause in menus either. Alright, we're closing in on an hour here. Which is what I'm gonna stream for. Let's go do some urban. Can I clear urban? We're gonna set it back down to normal. I'm gonna leave so it does not pause in menus. Urban is, in my opinion, one of the coolest levels in the game. It is kind of short if you know what to do. Unfortunately, though, it is one of the most graphically demanding levels, so the frame rate is not going to be as smooth as these other levels that we just played. But man, the loading screen sure does look neat, doesn't it? So Urban is the second campaign level if you ignore the tutorial, which we're clearly doing here. Yes, as you can see, it's a little less smooth, because there's quite a bit more going on here. We'll see why as soon as we get out of this little building. You spawn in a building that literally is connected to the first scenario. Like you exit a door in the first scenario at the end. This is that door that you walk through, and you spawn right on the other side of it. And you have to get through the city. And as you'll come to find, things are not going well in the city with the zombie outbreak. People have died and become zombies, and a couple cars may have crashed, a couple ambulances, fire trucks not having the time of their lives. You want to scrounge the introductory rooms of this level for supplies, because they get a little less plentiful later on, and you fight quite a few enemies here. So you can see that's a fire truck over there that flipped over, kind of blocking off that way. Uh-oh. And we're getting swarmed. And we're getting swarmed. Back inside the building here. Oh no. Oh, this is not off to a great start. Okay. We're going to funnel them through here, see what we can do. Okay. That was graceful. But yeah, you want to get your supplies out of these rooms, because it gets kind of crazy, kind of fast, and you will need those supplies. There's a couple healing items out here. You can see that is a bus, I think, that got flipped over. We'll get to see it from another angle pretty soon. Yes, there's dude just spawned. Okie doke. back here? I think there's a fire axe and a poison zombie, which I super don't want to get poisoned. There's a fire axe back here. And another fire truck over there. You can see this is the other side of the bus. It's kind of cool. Am I poisoned? No, I'm fine. Okay. So let's press further into the city. Going into this overhang here. Whoops, shoot the floor. You gotta take out a number of bad dudes up here. With the music here, I tried to find a track that would be very like Resident Evil 2 or 3 when you're out in the city. Just to kind of make it seem despair. It's kind of like you showed up after all the action already kind of happened here, and it's just kind of like this city has fallen to the zombies, and it's not very exciting at this point because everyone has died. You're kind of dealing with the aftermath of this. Let's see what some of the people were doing here, because they may have tried to make some barricades that may have been helpful to them, but are going to work against you as you proceed. I do not know the code for the Magnum case here. All I know is that I don't know the code. But as I said earlier, yeah, you will burn through the handgun ammo you start with in that first room pretty quick. It gets dicey fast. We're gonna burn this. We're gonna drop the handgun bullets here because we've got to pick up some stuff back here. Okie dokie. That I chimed that poorly. Okay. Instead of taking them all out with a barrel, I locked myself into a corner and invited immediate death. There's a bunch of items you've got to pick up as you kind of proceed through here. Here's one of them over here. It's something that seems like, oh, I don't really need that right now, and then you get it, and later on, just wasting all the barrels. You will need it by the end of the level, though. And it's kind of designed to be one of those items that kind of punishes you when you forget about it, and you're like, oh, I gotta go all the way back to the beginning and get it, and then the zombies kind of respawn a little bit, and you're out of supplies, and you're unsure why you made these life decisions. Something that we're going to drop in a place that will help us. Okay. So we're going to leave it right here, just because it'll be easy to get back to. Zombie here. Okay, the puzzle item for the first area is back here, though. Wow, he has a lot of health. I'm gonna keep going with the pistol. Shotgun shells here. I think I can just take this guy out. Take too much damage. Couple critical hits would have been nice there. Did not get any. Leave that ammo there. What? No! And you spawned right when I turned that corner. Come on. It's not very nice. Okay, we got this. It's the first puzzle item that we need. Is there anything spectacle here? Yeah, there's no way past this bus crash. That's just amazing writing. I truly am an artist with words. There is no way past this bus crash. So the first item I'm going to use is here. An explosion, which opens up the path over here. Back in business. Unfortunately, that noise gets the attention of some nearby zombies, and you have to deal with them. which I expertly did there. Wow. Okay. I don't think in any universe what I'm doing here is a speed run of Urban. I think this is like a master's class on how to beat this level in the slowest possible time. Still I'm fine though. I'm doing okay. Timer's at 8 minutes. I'm actually not doing that bad. The assault rifle is there, and I do want that. I do want to become good friends with the assault rifle. I'm gonna just pepper the enemies down here with it. There. Alright. Man. Got it. Alright. We're doing okay. Assault rifle's now empty. There's gonna be enemies over here. We gotta bring back some items. Nope. Should have brought the shotgun. Puzzle items over here. Let's grab that. Thank you, Speedy. I agree. I'm doing very well. I'm making an excellent run on this game. Okay. Oh, and right, that gets the attention of some more enemies. I'm not liking my odds here. I've got to be... Yep. Yellow warning. Wow, I thought it was... No. Thought it was lower than that. Alright. Still doing okay. Everything's great. Stay back. Stay back. We're gonna cautiously push forward. Ever so cautiously. This is one of my favorite camera angles in the game here with the gate. There's a lot of geometry here, and that's why the frame rate takes a little bit of a hit. Now, if I were smart, and I followed through on the things that I said earlier in the game, I would go back this way and bring up that puzzle item so I don't have to go back and get it. I'm going to now go do that right now. Hi. How are you? You climb stairs slower than I do. Advantage me. You eventually did make it up the stairs, though. For that, I congratulate you. Okay. Let's push forward. I'm going to take the back road here. Yes. I'm going to ditch you. Take the handgun bullets. So I'm going to fight my way up to the main street. Just the handgun. Nope. Just come over here. You shoot this barrel. At this exact moment. And defeat you. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go head up this way. Yeah, that's great. It's great how I missed the stairs there. Gee. Brutal. Brutal. Alright. Thank you, critical hit. Handgun bullets there. I believe I missed a puzzle item. Actually, there's two of the puzzle items are right here. Alright. We're gonna clear a path up here, then I'll bring up all the puzzle items. Grenade rounds. Did I find a grenade launcher? I'm gonna die. Oh, this is bad. Okay. Oh no. Wow. That was a clutch save. Oh, that was a clutch save. Oh no. Oh no. There's two of them. So, is he dead? Okay. Okay, so the bolts are here. Wrong button. This could be going better. I'm not doing great here. Let's deposit all the puzzle items on this exact spot. Yes, the toolbox. You. So we're getting near the end. I still go through a boss and quite a number of additional enemies. So it's not... I don't think this is going to be a win. I don't think I've set myself up for success. I think my character's too weak, because I have not leveled her up nearly enough. The vehicle, and I do want to do that. I want to be the kind of person who repairs that vehicle. Whoa! Oh, that's right. It summons the enemies. I did not think about that. Come on. Shotgun already. Just go down. Okay. This game is not cutting me a break at all. Shotgun shells. No, handgun bullets. No, this is it. This is the end. I'm snowing you. Come on, critical hits. Come on. Negative. Yeah, I'm not very good at this level. I came fairly close though. I needed the puzzle item down this alleyway. I needed to take on the boss that I had cleared out the area there on Main Street, use the items in the car, and we would have been out of here. But unfortunately, it was not meant to be. I could not pull through for the team. So yeah, so that was a bit more of Outbreak: The New Nightmare, now available on Xbox One. It's available on Steam as well. It's basically a survival horror adventure game. If you've played older Resident Evil or Silent Hill games, you'll be right at home with it. It's got tank controls. It has a modern control scheme if you want to use it too, but I think the tank controls actually work quite a bit better. Nah, Speedy, I'm gonna call it. This stream's at 66 minutes. I think we've demoed quite a bit of gameplay here. Maybe next time we'll try Shelter. See if I can get through Shelter, and maybe we'll do Epidemic, because that's kind of a fun bonus mode, shooter mode, where you have to kill the enemies faster than they spawn to eliminate all enemies on the map, which tends to be a hoot. So thank you everybody for watching this. I'll put this up on video on demand on YouTube later on. Thanks to everybody who's playing the game right now and enjoying it. I've been getting a lot of, I've been seeing a lot of streamers playing it. I've been getting a lot of nice messages about it. You know, and I think I'm pretty proud of what this ended up being. You know, given that this has been, you know, over 2 years of my life working on this without a budget. I'm just pretty much a sole developer. Game's available on Steam. Differences in the Steam version is that it's got 4-player online co-op. The graphics obviously can be stepped up quite a bit better. The Steam version's got full dynamic shadows across all the levels, which look really nice if you've got like a high-end computer. And yeah, I think that that pretty much does it for tonight. We might be back tomorrow to do a little bit more streaming. Not sure yet, but there's been quite a few other streams going on, so definitely check those out. And I think that's about it. Thanks everybody for watching. And thanks for playing the game, and maybe next time we'll do a little bit of 2D Outbreak as well, just to kind of mix things up, and maybe we'll go through the Chasmal scenario. Really enjoyed that one, and I think it'd be kind of a fun playthrough, so we'll see where we go. Alright, thank you, and good night.